Hey girlies, so it's Advice from a Girl 3. This is going to be a video on, this isn't really an advice video. It's kind of just, what happens to me on my period. Yeah, it's kind of like how bad my period gets. So, yeah, I have a super heavy flow. I usually have to change, no matter what kind of pad it is, I usually have to change it quite frequently and stuff. Ow, I got an eyelash in my eye. Sorry. And I don't use tampons yet, so it's not like I can use a super or super plus tampon and just stick a pad under it because I am scared to use tampons. I tried it once, it didn't work very well. I'm gonna make a video on that. My first tampon story failure. My first failure of a tampon story. There we go. That's the title. Probably not. But yeah. So, my period gets really heavy, but yeah. So, besides it being really heavy, I get sharp stabbing pains. I get cramps so bad to where I don't even know what to do with myself. One time in school, I had cramps so bad, I asked my teacher if I can go to the bathroom. They would not let me. And I was like, I need to go to the bathroom right now. And they finally let me after, me asking for, 15 minutes. And as soon as I got in the bathroom, I threw up because my cramps were that bad. And it happens quite often. I'll throw up because of my cramps, which is really disgusting. I hate throwing up. I, cry whenever it happens. But, yeah. I could never be anorexic. I'm not trying to make fun of people who are, but, yeah. I could never be anorexic or bulimic or whatever. Stop barking! I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm gonna let them out real quick. I'll be back. What? Come here. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. So, yeah. I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, how about my cramps? They'll usually be, right in my lower stomach or, right in the sides. And, yeah, I'll get really, really bad cramps. And, the cramps, I'll have such bad cramps that it makes me really lightheaded and stuff. Besides the cramps, I get headaches every single day of my period. I have to take, sorry, I have the line here. I have to take Tylenol every single day. A couple times a day because I get headaches every day for my period, which is really annoying. I get pretty moody. I'll say that. I could be extremely depressed and pissed off 1 minute. Sorry, I said that. But then a minute later, I'll be happy and stuff. But no, I just let you out. You're not going back in here because you keep barking. Oh my gosh. My throat is so dry. But yeah. And, I don't get too bad of cravings. I usually pretty much just want chocolate and peanut butter. If you want to get my good side when I'm on my period, just bring me Reese's peanut butter cups or something like that because I will love you forever. I love Reese's peanut butter cups on my period. Or, chocolate peanut butter ice cream. Oh, so good. Pretty much anything to do with chocolate or peanut butter will make me happy. True story. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. Usually, in our school, we're not allowed to carry Tylenol or Midol or anything like that in our bags or anything because they don't want you to pass them out like they're drugs or stuff because that's what they think that we do. And I personally think it's ridiculous. Why would you do that to a girl? Especially the girls who have super duper heavy horrible periods like me who get cramps so bad to where they're throwing up and stuff. That's horrible. Let them bring Midol so they don't throw up everywhere and die. Because that's pretty much what I feel like on my period. I feel like I'm dying. Yeah. So pretty much the only symptoms I get is cramps, headaches, moodiness, and cravings, I guess. That's pretty much it. But like usually I'm sorry. Stop it. You can come back in a minute. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to sound mean, but my dogs keep barking at people outside, which is annoying. Stop it. Anyway, like I said, the cramps and the headaches, like they get me. Like I'll be like sitting in class. Like one time, me and my friend, I'm not gonna say her name. I'm just gonna call her Jay for now. Me and my friend Jay, we were in our gym class, but we were in the weight room, and like I was just standing there and I was like swaying back and forth. She's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "No." And she's like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "I'm just really dizzy." And like, she like she stood up off the machine because she was like doing this one where you like push it forward and like you push it back. She like stood up, and as soon as she stood up, she came over to me. I just like fell to the floor. I didn't like faint, but I like fell to the floor and sat down, and I was like, I just need some water. Like, it made me so lightheaded and dizzy, and I get really, really nauseous. And yeah, I have horrible periods, but it's horrible. But I always say it could be worse, which I don't know. I would feel bad for people who went through worse, like who got, I don't know. I've never stayed home for my period before because I don't know why, but I feel awkward talking to my mom about it. Like, I don't know. I feel more comfortable talking to my friends. Like, there's these two friends and another person who I can tell them anything. Like, literally almost anything. Like, and there's a weird noises going on outside. Yeah. So that's pretty much it for this video. Yeah, if you have, like, period cramps and stuff, just, I don't know, like, if you can't bring Midol to school, maybe you can, like, text your mom and be like, can you bring me Midol, or go to the nurse and say you really don't feel good and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I can think of for my tips. Other than that, I pretty much just sit in class being a miserable person. But I bring Midol and stuff anyway, but it's really hard to like go out of class and like take my bag with me and take it because it's in my backpack, and I have to leave my backpack in my class when I leave. Like if I go to the bathroom, I can't bring it with me. So yeah. Which is really annoying. And I don't want to leave it in my locker because some people in our school, like we've had people check our lockers before because there was people who were bringing like knives to school, and I don't want them to accidentally check my locker and then them find that and me get suspended. That would be horrible. But yeah. So that's pretty much it for this video. If you have any video requests, comments, or questions, leave them down below. Leave them down below, or email me at advicefromagirl3@gmail.com, and I'll be sure to answer you there. Like this video and subscribe. Bye, girls.